understand. If you don't hit enemy head on, enemy will continue to swallow you. If you don't choke the enemy, it will continue. They have succeeded to the extent of capturing the entire political house. We don't have anybody speaking to us. So we will start cutting them from those people that they are using to destroy us, which is the politician. The people who did this are the Nigerian police, courtesy of the Fulani administrator in Imo State. Let's continue. We suspended the sit-at-home. We suspended the sit-at-home order, and anybody enforcing sit-at-home on the day we suspend must have been sponsored by Nigerian government and have security agencies to blackmail IPOB. We have no business with oil companies and its workers in Ohaji or any other place. The oil companies, they should investigate this attack thoroughly and know who was involved in this act. I believe that through my analysis, through my understanding, you can pick one point. If the oil companies are listening or they will listen later, we have suspended sit-at-home. So this thing happened because they thought that sit-at-home will be, then they will say that these people are moving on the day they say that is their game plan. And because of that, they waste your workers. So if you know what to do, you do it against them, not us. We don't fight what will feed us. We don't fight what will help us. We don't bite the finger that is feeding us. We are not the Janjaweeds. The Janjaweeds in the north are foolish. They are idiots. These people have nothing. But look at saw them and say that they are poor. Let's match these people so that they can help them. We have been helping them. Is it not Biafran oil that they have been feeding them for years? What do they have in the north? Even the so-called agriculture. It is the money they got from oil they will give to them to go and farm every year. They don't give account. They have nothing, but still they are killing us, destroying us, maiming us. Tell me good thing that is coming out from north. Tell me good thing. Tell you tomato and whatever. If you bend our people down and they move into farm, I'm telling you, our people will cultivate, produce goods that will sustain us in the next 10 years. Forget about this rubbish. Our lands are fertile. Even the unfertile area, using the modern technology of agriculture, not even to till the soil, some gardens you put together, just as it happened in Japan and in other places. You change the soil structure, plant your crops, and you see it will be so bountiful at the end of the day. It's just that the support have not been given. The lecture has not been given. Just onions. You see where people are giving lecture of onions, how you can plant onions in your garden. So forget about all this in the north. The north has nothing. They are nobody. That is why I don't like them. People who are helping you, people who are there to support you, but you hate them. You want to kill them. Brother, I'm not a foolish believer. I hate what you hate me, and I will kill what is coming to kill me. Short and simple. I don't know your own belief, and where you read it is up to you. Because this is war. This is pure war. In the north, nothing. Look at as big as Kanu is. Tell me what Nigerian government is gaining from Kanu. Tell me what Kanu state is dropping in the table, the economy of table of Zoological Republic. But Kanu has it numerous local government. Kanu receive allocation more than Biafra state, more than the so-called job state. Kanu receive more than the state of Edwin Clark, more than their state, and they do nothing. Kanu is big for nothing. You see Kanu state. Sit down and study Kanu. Sit down and study Kanu economically and study Kanu violently. See what Kanu state has produced. Check the poorest state in the south. It's better than Kanu state. I'm telling you, make your personal research. Not just reading what Vanguard and Punch are writing for you. Make your personal research. What is coming out from Kanu state and what is coming out at the whole state. I put both west and east. The poorest state in the southern protectorate of Zoological Republic is richer than the useless Kanu state you see there. But each time is either they kill Christian there, they kill Igbo people there, they burn your goose, they don't allow you to sell your beverages, that they eat the money of the tax payment of that thing. Is this are the thing you will see coming from there? Nothing. They produce nothing. 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 They produce nothing. Total nothing. This is why I hate everything regarding that knot. The little business you try to grow, they burn my shop, burn everything, kill us, and they're still killing. For what reason? What are you going to do with them? Stop loving them. I tell you the truth. I tell you the truth. Nothing. Lugard saw how poor and wretched they are. Lugard said, mind them together to help them. Today, they are killing the people that are helping them. It's quite unfair. We can't stay with them. Let's continue with our press release. IPOB is well-structured movement with orderliness and the command and control. We are not lawless. We are not lawless bandits. Nobody should associate us with barbaric acts, typical of blood-sucking terrorists and foreign herdsmen who our men have been risking their lives to stop from taking over our ancestral land. You should not link us with these people. ESN has been fighting gallantly in the forest of Biafra land. Fighting these people. A lot of wars are going on there. You don't know, because it's not everything you will see. ESN have been trying to stop them. They have been coming with their cows, with their cattle. But we are fighting them, and we'll continue to fight them. And you that is smoking weed, snatching people's pocket, phone and whatever, make use of your life. I'm speaking to you now. Those some of our boys that don't know, it's better you instead of they catch you to roast you on the streets, because nobody will spare you. It's better you repent and recruit yourself, because heavy things are coming. So you'll be useful for your land, not to be useless. Because that picking pocket you are trying to do will never. Nobody has ever been rich. Nobody have ever been rich through picking pocket. Let me digress a bit. Nobody have ever been rich, say it's through picking pocket, collecting people's phone. And nobody have ever been great men on earth, smoking weed and smoking these are the things that is useless in our people these days, our young youth. Have understanding at this moment, my dear brother. There is no any great man on this planet earth that became great as a result of there is none. So it's better you repent. I love you, you are my brother, we are one, same flesh. Repent from that rubbish. Can never help you. Can never help you. Smoking pawpaw leaf can never help you. If you are so frustrated you don't know how to do it, you recruit yourself. You recruit yourself and serve your fatherland. It will be more useful than for you to be roasted like yam one day on the street. Nobody will spare you. People are angry because they are hungry, because things are very hard. Then the little one he has, you want to take it away from him instantly there. Nobody will support you. I am giving you a brotherly advice. You repent from that. You may not like what I'm saying, but that is the truth. That is the truth. Let's continue with with our press release. The world should know that jihadists have been engaged by the wicked security agencies to perpetrate heinous crime in Biafra land, especially Imo State, to demonize Eastern Security Network (ESN) and justify the ongoing hunt of the operatives. We have been raising this alarm a long time ago, but many people didn't believe us. Now it is happening before us all. We are speaking to the world, both the right. I know that the right, it is that publication in Al Jazeera is from the zoo. Is there people they use in the zoo to do that publication? Although you people know the truth, you will not speak. But we are letting the world know. We have been saying this thing. This is what the zoo is doing. Nigeria is corrupt, and they are corrupt in everything. The system is corrupt. Never expect anything good. It is Nigerian police and military that did that heinous crime. They want to use it to tarnish our image. That is why they shoot the people on the spot. People who are the oil workers who are going on their work. It is Nigerian police and the Nigerian military, the remaining Abakiari boys in that area. They are the one who did it. That is why no mercy for Abakiari. No mercy for Abakiari, as they are trying to silence everything. But we trust America. This is not going to be like a Magu of EFCC. Nobody hears about it again. The case is just dying. Gradually, before you know it, the case of Magu will be end. You won't know how it's been judged. But that of Abakari, that of Buratai, all of them will continue to echo it, tweet it, retweet it. They must face it. They must face it. The land is pursuing them. The land is pursuing them. So this thing that happened, it is Nigerian police and Nigerian military combined team. They are unknown soldiers. This is what they do. They have run out of idea, nothing to do, because they are corrupt. When you are wicked, your brain, your forebrain will be blocked with good thing. The only thing that will be coming into your mind is wicked, evil. You can never reason. You can never have a sound mind. That is the level Nigeria is today. That is the level of the zoological republic. They will never have sound mind. Even when you bring that good idea, it will be tarnished. It cannot work. That is why we are speaking to you. This integration of the zoological republic of Nigeria, the earlier the better. The earlier the better. If those of you in the middle belt and in the north fail to move for referendum at this moment, I am telling you, by the time they invade Abuja, take over power, and the mask in Aso Rock ran away, everything will just be like that of Afghanistan. Politicians will not talk. They will just enter their private jet and run. It is you that will face it. You will face the bullet. You will suffer it. This is the moment of grace. This is the moment of grace. In the church, we will say, utilize the grace while it is available. Utilize it now. Forget about any other useless thing you are doing. Think of tomorrow. Use today to build that tomorrow. Those of you in the middle belt, I am speaking to you. Deny whatever pride your fathers, your grandfathers that fought the war of the unity of Nigeria has put into your mind. Move for referendum. The Nigeria they fought is not working. That was not the picture. Thank God that some of them are still alive in the north there. Somebody like your useless Gowon. That man is an idiot. I will continue to insult him till the day he enter grave. That man is an idiot till today. He have never repented. He is alive. Look at what is happening in his own state. Has he spoken? Will he say anything? Never. Where is Useni? Jeremiah Useni and other Lantern generals or whatever during that fought the civil war? Dead. Where are they dead? They have gone mute and you are dying. You the younger ones, forget about this one. Move on. Can't you see how we do it in the east? Do you believe that people like us would have rise from Biafra anger? We have seen the evil. God sent us a prophet. He speak, we follow him. Today, politician is as useless as a tissue paper in Biafra land. Politicians are useless. All of them are criminals. And time where the execution is coming. We will wait them in Anambra election. Let them come. I am speaking to you, people in the middle belt. Utilize this grace at this moment. Forget about any other thing. Nothing is working, and nothing will work again. There's no miracle that will save you, make Nigeria great. Nothing. Move for referendum now, so that wherever you belong at the end of the balkanization, disintegration, division of this zoo, you will form your own army to defend you from these vandals, from these criminals that are coming. Because as for them, they are coming. They don't relent. You see Afghanistan for past 20 years. Do you know that these people are there? They are dying, regrouping themselves. That is them. They are not like you. They are not like you in your church. You say you grace will help you and all those things. They don't have that. They believe in moving, and that is how it's going to be. That is how it's going to be. And the same white people will supply their arms to them. Who are the ones sponsoring the Afghans before the Taliban, before they take over Afghanistan? Is it not the same people? Is it not the same white? So they will continue to do it. Those people in the middle belt, we will continue to campaign it. Stop whatever. Stop lamenting on radio, on Facebook, complaining. Despite Nigeria now, before you will end, because they are coming and they will take over. They are coming and they will take over. And I pity those of you that are Christians. Those of you that are Christian, your own is worse. Because they will deal with you physically. Nobody will talk. It is no more in those days that you're expecting some Christian communities to come. Nobody. This is the time. No pope is coming. No bishop is coming. Forget about all this, your Catholic bishop in the north. Talking whatever they are. Their own is it when it's too much, they will use some mobile police and run away. you will face the bullet. Forget about these people. They are governmental agents. Move, campaign, insist on referendum. Because when Nigeria was created, your ancestors was not there to sign, to say we agree. Somebody came and forced us into this, and that is why it's not working. You just wake up. It's just like you are sleeping. You now wake up and see yourself in one room with about number of people you don't like. You don't like their face, the way they talk, whatever. That is how we saw ourselves in this contraption. And as we continue to fight and whatever, the colonial master keep on sucking, taking the best of us, daily. Because Britain is still sucking the oil of Biafra till tomorrow. They don't pay, no matter. That is why if you bring issue of Biafra, they don't want to hear it. But my dear brother, you have started dying in the north. You are dying in the middle belt. They are killing you. You are dying. How many of you remember that if you come to this middle belt, there are thousands of different ethnic groups. So it's very easy to wipe a particular ethnicity under 1 week. Just clean them. They will just be erased, completely deleted from the surface of the earth. The same way with yours. But if you can unite yourself and push for this thing, you can divide Nigeria. Nigeria can be divided, and you form a very front army, a very strong army that will defend that country or that nation. You will come out within your own geographical enclave. But lamenting and talking, Samuel Otom is a governor. He has been crying and lamenting. Has he stopped them from killing people in Benue? Has he stopped them? He didn't stop them. They will continue. People, as I'm talking today now, people are dying in Benue. In 2, in 3, those ones is like nothing. The one you will hear is when the number is like 100, 80, 30, 70. But when it is 2, 3, 4, as if those ones are not human. As if those ones are not human, brother. What I'm saying is move for the disintegration now. Move, seek for referendum. You don't know when you were yoked into Nigeria. Short and simple. That is the only thing that will help you. Let's continue. Let me finish the 2 paragraphs of our press release. Jihadists and vampires are now on parole in Biafra land with the backup of Nigerian security agencies to depopulate our people and destabilize Biafra land. Unfortunately, some of the stooges masquerading as politicians, as political leaders in Biafra land, are colluding with enemy to execute this evil agenda. But nemesis will catch up with them over the innocent blood they are spilling. That one is certain. That one is certain. Whether you say keep it, when the time comes, we'll talk it. Igbo politician will not go free. I can even mobilize myself to fight. These people are wicked. They are the one making life so miserable for us. Look at what happened in Ladepo the other day, and it's still happening now. They killed soldier went there and killed Igbo traders. Did any governor go there and visit you? Remember the one that happened in Oduduwari land? About 5 governors from the north traveled to go and solidify with their people. It's come in consideration to discuss with the government of the states for their own people. Did any governor go there? Did you see any who went there? Even the useless Udele in Lagos. Did he say anything for you? This is to tell you that these people are not there for you. I am saying this thing for us to rise up against politicians. Politicians will not go scot-free. They are there for themselves. And I'm so worried and so surprised that at this level, after this heinous crime they have committed against our leader, that up to today, 1 or 2 of them is not yet down. 3 or 4 of them is down. When it's down, it's down. When you hear men, what do you down? Who is he? Egonde mmadụ ka o buru ego eji arụ ụzọ, ego eji arụ hospital, ego eji akwụ ndị nkịsị ụgwọ ọya nke o ji wuru otugwu ọbụ akwatuo ya. Who is he? Pains me that up to this time such have not, but we know it will happen. I'm just reading. They will not go scot-free, just as been mentioned. But let's continue. We have severally explained that ESN is not unknown gunmen. We have been saying it. We don't know who the unknown gunmen are. We don't know them. Sometimes We don't know them. They are doing their job. We don't know the unknown gunmen, and they are not ESN. Unknown gunmen are not ESN. ESN will only come out on the day we ask them to come out in the streets, and they will see them. But now they are in the bushes. The Fulani headers, foot soldiers, they are scared of some certain areas in our forest presently now. That's why they are being backed up. They are being backed up by Nigerian military. They are still scared because they know what they are receiving there. ESN is there to defend our land. And I thank God for the mind he has given to them, the grace. They have vowed. ESN commanders, they have vowed to defend their people. That is the ultimate sacrifice. They have vowed, both the male and the female. And that is why I keep on saying it. We must give them the necessary support. Never shall anyone joke with whatever that is meant for ESN, because there is no forgiveness for you. I tell you the gospel truth. No forgiveness for you. If you mess up with anything meant for ESN, let us say it. There is no brother there. There is no sister there. If you mess up with anything for ESN, there is no forgiveness. Anybody can go after you. It's short and simple. So we have said it. ESN are not unknown gunmen. So do not equate ESN with unknown gunmen. We are saying it very clear today. The people that commit that thing are Nigerian military and policemen set up in Imo State by Abba Kyari, being sponsored by the Fulani administrator of the state. So they must hold them responsible. Very, very important. ESN is a child of necessity defending Biafra farmland against invading murderers, herdsmen. People should stop buying into the lies of security agencies, parading criminals and forcing them to claim that they are ESN operatives. Our gallant men are still on their duty post, carrying out their singular mandate, which is chasing away killers, herdsmen. Written in Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary, IPOB. This is our press release of yesterday evening. So I brought it to analyze, to give us insight. The people who did that thing in Ohaji, the Nigerian government do them. The Nigerian police do them, brother, and then do them. Short and simple. There is no truth in Nigeria, so they will never tell you. If that FBI did not come in, will all these things everybody is talking about Abba Kyari, will it come out? All you'll be hearing is super cop, he do this, he do that. Yeah, but the man is killing people, wasting life anyhow, making money, pulling money from people's account. And you won't talk. Who are you going to report? The same person, you are going to the same police station that robbed you to tell you that, to report that the police robbed you there. Are you foolish? You just keep mute. You just keep quiet. You just keep quiet like a woman somebody just raped. She's ashamed of telling people that she has been raped. That is how you just stay. You don't have anything and you just cry to God. If that FBI did not come and expose Abba Kyari, who will talk? Nobody. When we are lamenting that he's killing people in Imo State, people didn't follow us. They didn't believe. But we thank God for Chukwu. We thank Chukwu Kabiama for his work. Omevoya, and he has been exposed today. Very, very important. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is the director of Radio Biafra and her television, and he is the commander of the armies of Biafra, and he is the greatest man living on this planet Earth. Our leader is a good man. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is a good man. A very good man. You may not know him, but he's even better than maybe your biological father in terms of kindness. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Our leader is a very good man. A very good man. Let's take this news before we switch to Hausa language. Let's take this news. Bandits kill one, abduct 9 travelers in President Buhari's home state. I love how they put it. they said in his state. Gunmen suspected to be bandits have killed a man and abducted other 8 passengers along with the driver of the SUV they were traveling in along Funta Road, Katsina State. The armed bandits attacked the vehicle, which left Kwawang Motor Park in Sokoto State, heading to Kanu State with 9 passengers and a driver, totaling 10 people on Monday. The man that was killed by the assailant was trying to escape when they were stopping a few kilometers from Gusau, according to a source who spoke to us. This just happened on Monday. A car that was loaded from Sokoto, it have to go into Kanu, have to pass through Katsina, reaching in Buhari's town, as they put it. Bandit now. It's quite unfortunate that the bandits has headquarters in Katsina State, where the so-called president is coming from. Bandit is having, in fact, you can fight bandits other places, but you can't fight bandits completely in Katsina State. Is that not telling you something? These are Buhari brothers from Futajelion. He's telling them, come in. Forget about what we are saying on radio and on newspaper you are seeing. We see coming, and they are coming in. They are killing people, they are abducted, a lot of things are going. It's just, I brought this just to make up news for you to be updated. It's not that you don't know. Because sometimes when you don't read up this thing, some people will think that it has been silenced. People are being killed on daily basis, kidnapping. But you will never see the military invading those areas. They are just looking for innocent people, wasting their time within the east. What they are doing there, I don't know. But we promise them, we go die there. You go die there foolishly. You see that area, una go die there. If the oil you have been taking for the past decades, past 5 decades is not enough for you, then now your blood will be used. Your blood will be used to revive that oil in the spirit world for it to continue to flow for another generation. You must know that. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. As we continue, we will be right back in a moment. We will be right back in a moment.
Well, this is for the end. This is dedicated to the gallant heroes of the Nigerian Biafra War and IPO families all over the world. Remember the Nigerian Biafra War, in the thickness of the Biafra genocide. Hey, I revive the vanishing hope to life. Let the great Biafra army to fight, and they were singing out. They were singing out. It's another many years after the genocide, oh, it's another great leader has risen up now. Oh, he's leading the Biafra to victory. Africa, talk on the hey, I'm thinking of
Bad blood will die. That zoo comes to an end. That is where you must channel your energy. That is where we must focus. Very, very important. And on that note, I would like you to bow down your head and let us pray. Before it be swallowed, let the earth open. Sit at home is suspended. Sit at home every Monday is suspended for now. Brothers and sisters, you must not listen to anybody telling you anything. This is how it is, and this is how it's going to be. You must listen. You must listen. On Monday, this coming Monday, you open your market and you go to your normal business. When the time comes, we will let you know. Do not listen from people who are planning, who are working with the DSS, who are working with politicians to destabilize what we are doing. When the DOS insisted in doing the sit at home, it was done and it was conducted perfectly, and they came out and tell the whole world that this is what we want. And when they don't want it again, they still came out to tell you. So don't listen to people. Do not be a stubborn child. Don't be a stubborn child. And those that are propagating it, those that are propelling it, those that are fueling it with their platforms, with whatever, you are an enemy. You are an enemy if you cannot follow the order. One of the characteristics of IPOB is chain and command. Obey. Obey. When your superior tells you something, you must follow. This is how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has made this structure, and it has been like that till today. Our leader is alive and he's still our leader. So whenever instructions comes, whenever we are being informed to do this, that is what we must do. We must abide to the rules. That is the only way. Do not allow the enemy to divide us. There are moles in our midst these days. A lot of noisemakers and a lot of criminals has come in. But the only way you can fish the criminal out is when the order is given. And this order has come now. Anybody you still see in his platform insisting or writing, commenting, that person is not an Ipob, and you must not listen to the person. Brothers and sisters, all of us want Biafra. All of us want Hamadike to be out. Why do you think that we will come and tell you to stop, sit at home? There are reasons for everything, and you must understand this thing. Very, very important. Sit at home is suspended for now. When the time comes, you will know, and you have to abide to the rule. This is the moment you need to prepare, do your business, go wherever you want to go, travel, equip yourself, because definitely it will come. There are times, there are targets, there are seasons, because we are fighting with the ancient serpent, with demon, called Zoological Republic. Called Zoological Republic. They don't listen, they don't hear. They will never hear until they fall into this cliff that we are pushing them. They are almost there. They don't listen. So just abide to the instruction and the listening. We understand the emotional outbursts, we understand the emotional feelings and all those things. But remember that we are not going to get what we are looking for out of emotion. Rather, we will restore Biafra out of reasoning, out of understanding, out of knowledge. That is what will help us to do what? To restore Biafra. Very, very important, my dear brothers and sisters. Do not be carried away with something, somebody sits somewhere and be talking on his platform just to build himself, just to become somebody. Today now, Mazi Nwachineke is an icon. with the name Biafra. If you just type it, write something, people will just rush you, but not people like us. Even the moment I read your comment, the moment I listen to you, I know where you are going. I know where you are going. I remember one, there's this lady, this Yoruba lady, journalist, that, whatever. There was a time this lady was so much against us, writing rubbish, talking rubbish. Was it last week or last 2 weeks when she was trying to organize a training? There is a training she wanted to organize, and she said, internet, this, that, whatever. I'm not advertising her nonsense program. In the zoo, you want to build a scent from the zoo, from hell. All those things are rubbish. She now becomes, somehow, as you read her article, listen to her, this thing, she was somehow good. Try to be good, try somehow. We are not dingoes. We are not a dog. Our brain is working. We know those who agree with us and those who do not. But you see, some people will now, coming and being attracted to those things, getting closer because somebody said Biafra. You think he has or she has something good. We need to change the understanding now. Be a student of Radio Biafra, of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Know who your enemy is. Know when they want to take advantage of you. People sit somewhere, people open platform, insisting, telling you this, telling you. Even men of God, these days now is a clash of the prophets. This prophet say this prophet say that, this one say this one say that. All in the name of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But nobody could see when this kidnapping took place. I'm not jettisoning the Spirit of God working with them or whatever. But it's to tell you that people want to use what we are doing to be relevant, to gain advantage. And people have used this before, and they are still trying to use the same way to be somebody. You must have this understanding. Very, very important. Anybody propagating, anybody insisting, telling you any nonsense on sit at home that is not this order. This information we are giving you now from Radio Biafra is a saboteur. Let me put it in that way. Because anybody who will not obey the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom God has been using for years, educate us, and he still insists till today. Brother, anybody that will not abide to these instructions, this order that from the platform he has established, the person is a saboteur. Quote me. It doesn't matter your opinion, it doesn't matter your heart. Sit at home is suspended. It is suspended now. It is suspended. Go to your legitimate business on Monday, do your things, and be a Biafran. Be an Ipob. Wait, there is a appointed time for it. When we hit the zoo left and right, the zoo will bow. The zoo will bow. It is not everything that you expect the DOS to come and analyze to you. Some of the people are digging so that something will come out to rubbish the thing. We have secrets, and it's not every secret you will hear. Secrets are made for some people in a particular chamber. They will hold it. It is not meant for everybody. Many things I don't know, and I don't need to know it because I am not in that position to know it, and I don't need to worry myself because I trust the leadership, I trust the platform, I trust the organization. My duty is only to strengthen the institution to continue to move on in that way. If tomorrow you are there, you continue from the step, from the foundation that I've led. My dear brothers and sisters, this is how it must be. Let us not go beyond that. Some of us are good, some of us are good, but we are walking out of ignorance because somebody is saying it. You don't know his motive. You don't know his motive. Some of us are good, but out of ignorance, they push us into emotion, then try to entice us from that way. It is not good. Learn wisdom, gain understanding. Bible said in everything, gain wisdom, gain understanding. Radio Biafra can never come and broadcast what will not favor you. We are telling you now, and other broadcasters will continue to remind you that sit at home is suspended. That is the level you must have it. and join. Forget about, stop talking against your leaders, the DOS, this person. Stop talking against them. You use somebody who is not a member of IPOB for a very long time. This person have not been. Somebody like Chike Doziem has been there for a very long time. For years they have been there. Then somebody just pop out from nowhere. Just grow up like mushroom that will never last, mushroom that has no tap roots. Somebody just pop up like rose flower, shining, that is going to wither the next evening. And you are using it to compare to people that have been rooted, people that have been quarantined, people that have been tested, people that have been swifted and they still stand. You are using them to compare to these people. Brother, it's quite unfair. These people have been there, and when some turbulences were in IPOB, they stand firm, they are honest. Why will you use somebody you don't know, somebody that have not been tested? You are using it to equate. You are making a way for criminals to come in and ravish whatever we are doing. Brothers and sisters, we know that most of us are working out of ignorance. Most of us are working out of ignorance. We have the emotion, we love our leader, we want Biafra to come. But please, attach wisdom to emotion. That is when it will be powerful. When your emotion is being attached with wisdom, good and fine, there will be regulation. You cannot say because you have gun, you want to kill your enemy with a gun. Then because you have gun, you just pop out yourself. Say your enemy, let me, before you pop out, you will just gun you down. That is emotion. But when you attach it with wisdom, you will end. Even use your ear to hear the sound of his own gun. Which kind of gun is he using? How am I going to attack him? This is wisdom. It doesn't matter the thing you claim you are. Let us open our ear now. Politicians is our enemy, and we must deal with them. Politicians, since this time, we would have channeled our energy in bringing down one politician. Could you imagine? Since June till now, not even one politician has gone down. Can it be you get like Okora Hausa, or you get like Obiano, or you get the demon in Ebonyi State, devil man, or you get Okebeke in Imo State. You get one of these idiots, these criminals. You get him down. Let's say by now he had been buried. Brother, things will be moving, something will be somehow. But you are there complaining, sit at home, this, that. Yes, it will affect. But if this one is said, leave this one, we will channel our energy towards another place. They are still looting money. These politicians are still making life miserable. Your brother, my brothers are dying on road accident as a result of bad roads that they created. It is time we will rise up to fight them. It is time we will rise up to have this understanding to destroy them. Brothers, channel your energy to them. How much is the budget for the year for your state? How much have been utilized in the 8 months? The road they tell you that they are going to construct, have they utilized the money? These are the things we need to be bringing out to the media, social media, exposing the bad road. You have your smartphone there. You are traveling a particular road. Why not use it to record the bad road and publish? These are the things you suppose. Let the world see it. You are passing, you see where the Nigerian military are collecting money. You can't even take your smartphone to record the evil they are meaning to your own brother. You become so afraid. You can't even be smart again. But when it's unknown gunmen, the angel sent to deliver you will be doing something. You'll be recording, not knowing that somehow your record could be exposing them. The record you are doing could expose them because they are there to defend you. You will not be afraid of recording them. These are the things we try to let you know. Understand who the enemy is and let's hit them head on. Nigerian politician is one of them. No water. No water. Tell me one of the city in the whole Biafra land now that pipe-borne water is working just as it was in the old. In the 80s when we were in the north, as a little boy, as a little child, we used to go to tap to fetch water. Tell me one particular city now in the whole Biafra land that the pipe-borne water, the government pipe-borne water is working perfectly as it should be. Tell me one. You will call and tell me you are wrong. It is in this place. Who are the people making this thing not to work? It is the governors, the politicians that are sitting on top of it. And we must match them head on, hold them accountable. Hold them accountable. I am number one person who is propagating, campaigning for the elimination of every politician. Both the Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, these are criminals. They are making your life miserable, brother. They are the one making your life miserable. They are the demon you are binding and casting in your churches. These are the people. You will tell me that something will be good tomorrow. Something is going to be good. Look at the good. Look at the money to build the road in somebody's pocket. Look at the money to use to repair the hospitals, the roads, the school, pay salary. Somebody has bought house in Dubai. Tell your energy there. Okay, look at what happened in Anambra. Look at what happened in Anambra 2 days ago. A trailer, this thing has been happening every year. Trailer will fill break with oil, with fuel, and everywhere will burn. Have you forgotten the Ochanja market? Is it 2 years ago? People were roasted, market we are born. The same thing happened now in Tazan. If I took moto Sabata, 10 luxurious bus we have burnt down, born into pieces. As Anambra is a commercial city, a commercial state like Anambra, don't have a viable fire service, firefighter. They don't have. Every year we are crying for fire disaster. This that. Every year, go and check the budget of Obiano since he entered. You will see the huge amount of money every year being budgeted for that department. What happens to it? How do they utilize it? People's properties are being burning down day by day, every year, every time. Before you know it, now main market will burn, Ochanda will burn, Mbuko Bosu will burn. It is you and I that are suffering it. If we don't rise up, it will continue. Had it been somebody like Ifeanyi Chukwu Motors now, had been campaigning against the government, maybe Obiano would have buy a viable firefighters equipment and put in the state. All these years they have been here. Maybe since that time that a whole luxurious bus is burning, 13 firefighter couldn't come and quench it. He would have imported or go to Innocent Motor there, ask him to build a very viable firefighting equipment that's supposed to be used to quench these fires. But the man may not talk, just like other big men. They won't talk. They'll be supporting the evil government. Look at how it comes now. His own luxurious bus. Do you know how much one luxurious bus is? Do you know how much too? 13 that's counted as somebody was analyzing. 13 we are burnt down completely. They are burnt down. Maybe insurance will pay him or the evil government will settle him because they are the echelons. They are in the same level. I don't know of them. But the thing I'm saying, brother, if we don't rise up to cast out these demons, fight politicians wherever they are. If we don't fight it, we will continue to suffer it. We will be suffering it day and night. Mostly our Igbo politicians. I will never spare Igbo politician. If power comes to me, mark it. More Igbo Biafra pieces. These people are wicked, evil. They are wicked. Our lives is so miserable. Igbo man they will tag you this, tag you that, because where you are hustling to survive, things are so difficult. But if your government could give you 20% support from your local government as a child when you are growing, I don't think all of us will be suffering in this way. Putting in those, I remember somebody like them, during his time in those days, a crying governor, moving about, borrowing money. Make sure that every local government in the whole Imo state of Abia state and Imo state then, including some part of Ebonyi state, this man make sure that 1 or 2 industries being built there so that the people can manage it. You can go there and be a driver. You can even go there and be a gardener. You must not be the manager. You can go there and be whatever, a sales boy, a producer, whatever. From there, another one will be built. This is what government is supposed to do. But the present one, I don't know the name I will give to them. These are evil men. Brother, this is where you channel your anger. And let us eliminate them. Time is not on our side to go to every news we have, but there is this analysis this guy is giving from Plateau State. You might have had listen to this clip.
So I decided to.
This guy is from Plateau State. I wish I have time to analyze it, but let's just take 1 or 2 minutes to listen to him. Then we will conclude.
It's not far from Yokuba Road where this were attacked. Now the reality here is this. That area is so volatile. That area is so volatile that every little thing that happened, it escalates. Now the reality that it's the every single chief from Bauchi they were going to stand this. Now let us tell ourselves the truth. If you know the geographical map of Jos, the road from Bauchi to out of Jos has nothing to do with what Yokuba Road. Now first of all, this is an area where the IDPs from Jobasa have been living. So within that area, you know the pressure within that area is so bad. So the question is, how did that vehicle from Bauchi, which is en route to Ondo State, find its way to a location where there was killings few days to that attack? That's the reality. Now, let us tell ourselves the truth. What is happening on the plateau is a systematic killing and annihilation of plateau people. Now, I was on radio on Wednesday and we were discussing about security problems, and I said the government has always said we will bring the perpetrators to book. The government have always used a statement, we will fish out those people who are responsible for this evil. But the issue of the plateau killings is the people who are doing the killings are not invisible people. They are physical. More than 8 communities on the plateau have been taken over by Fulani headsmen. Let me say this, by Fulani headsmen to be specific. More than 68 communities. I can give you some names. When you go to Bokos, they have taken over lands. When you go to Nyango, Fulani have taken over lands. When you go to Rio, they have taken over lands. When you go to Berkeley, they have taken over lands. And the truth is, go back to the history of Plateau. Fulani people have no heritage on the plateau. How does a Fulani man say he owns land on the plateau? This is the truth. Now, what
Nnamdi Kanu is the greatest man living on this planet Earth, and this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. Right now, our line will be open for interaction. You can call in with this number +183 263 73499 +183 263 73499. I repeat once again, +183 263 73499. Or you can reach us with this one, +614 818 70925 +614 818 70925 614 818 70925. Caller, you are live on air right now as our first caller. Your name and where you are coming from.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Kanu, calling from the Let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you now, brother. Your name and where you are calling from. Sorry, I couldn't get you clear. But I know who is calling. It's just okay, I don't know whether it comes out.
I'm calling from my Maria's friend and from my position alone.
All right, raise your voice a bit.
Okay, just to do the place around. Mexico Kikabi, I'm blessed to be I pay the family members all over the world. Yes, I give the Mazi Nwachineke, wherever he may be, no matter the torture, the condition they're putting him through. Chukwu Kikabi, I'm begging, give him more courage so that he keep on through the hours. They will come out with victory in the mighty name of people, Adam, you see? Now, you know, the time I'm seeing where we are now is the time where the Israelites, when Moses, according to what the story said, took them from Egypt, coming out somewhere, going to get the command. Before he came out, some people start worshiping other gods, some people start doing other things. But after all, the thing did not prevent the children of God to be liberated. But our own Moses is alive. Our own Jesus is alive. We can never negotiate anything that will make us to enter the life without the life of Mazi Nwachineke. This is the covenant I have with my people. That's why there's nothing any man, none of a woman can do to him. Before you think to kill him, you could just say. Mazi, like what you are saying, your topic this morning, editor, because when you look at what is going on in our place and the way they condition our people, both the politicians, sometimes I weep. Now, every one of them now is jumping up now, planning the election. Who are we voting in? What is the benefits? What have we benefited in voting? We voting people that come to enslave us, people that know how to kill us more, people that know how to enslave us more. This is where we are going. When we check all these things, when we tell our people what is going on, but they use that their small mago takia system to confuse them. If you look what is going on in the state, because we live everywhere. I was getting one information what the woman is doing to people that have what they call that market in the States. Chasing people out, and you know most of our people, they are just buying and selling, no matter even though only if you chase him where he's staying that day, you will not get money that day. And you tell him to go and buy go and enter in a shop of 2 million or 500,000 while you know you don't make such money. So this is what we are seeing. Our people, if you see all the whole thing our leader have said, sometimes some people they do ask me, do you know what I tell them? Go and listen to the message of Mazi Nwachineke and Ipob members from 2014. You understand that all the things that is going on now have been predicted. It has been predicted, but our people never listen to us. They call us names. Most of them, we are the people the Fulani used to destroy most of our properties. We are good in betraying others. But that's why I thank Chupu Okike Abiyama for the life of Mazi Nwachineke, for the life of Ipob family members. That's true. No matter what is going on, we know that all this going on will happen. But remember the goal. Hold on, so that when the Son of Man will be back, he will be there. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Only when I seek an order, it will be ours. Biafra must be restored. All Biafra sign up from here.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much. Everybody, seek an order. That is it. That is what we must wake up with every morning and then move on, press on. Stop lamenting, stop commenting, stop talking. 1 or 2. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Your name and where you are calling from.
Yeah, my name is Philip. I'm calling from United States.
You are welcome, brother.
Yes. My brother, I just don't like we fighting ourselves, like all the comments that you guys are making. We understood, but we are saying, why can't we face Nigerian government and forget about fighting ourselves, please? If we can avoid it, we will appreciate it. Please, let's avoid fighting ourselves, please. You know, I heard all your comments, and probably I know where you are going. But let's forget about fighting ourselves. All of us, everybody wants Biafra. So whoever is fighting for Biafra, let's channel our energy in Nigerian government and forget about those ones that working to make sure that they install Biafra. Please, let's do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, brother. What you said is right. When we talk, we always like to thank you very much for your comment. What I will say in what you have just said now is this. We must understand that there are some times some people will try to be fast or whatever. You understand those things. So this is the reason, if we don't somehow explain things, our people will fall out. So it's not good just as you are now. You labor in your car and somebody want to take over it instantly and all those things. These are the things we try to, sometimes we speak with wisdom, with parables for people to understand. That is it. And I love your heart and whatever. But all I advise you is that when you see it going wrong, please try to correct it from that place. We have one channel and that channel is what we will follow and we will get to destination. But I want to correct you also based on your statement, brother. It is not everybody that want Biafra. Any interested person in the zoo don't want Biafra. Any interested Igbo man in politics don't want Biafra. Because Biafra will not give him that thing he wants. The people that want to be re-elected or elect in Anambra upcoming election now, they never want Biafra. That is this. So that is that. Thank you very much, my dear brother, for your call, and keep it up. Thank you very much. God bless you. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Your name and where you are calling from.
Nwachineke. Good morning from here. My name is Nnamdi, and is the PRO Russia here. I'm calling from Russia. I want to thank you for the good work that you are doing. I thank our leader. I thank all the good listeners and IPOB, the award. The seat at home has been suspended and our people must bear by the rule of the DOS. Because if our leader is not around, the DOS take the charge. So I believe our people will comply this time around. I want to advise the zoo. The zoo, most large Fulani people. Miami is parting trillion. Our useless for governors are parting million. After they serve, they finish, they come back in shame. They still join them. But Miami is there parting trillion and co. Nobody is joining them. They don't want to. Our leaders always say, they don't want to listen. They don't want to learn from past. This is the time that we must check them out of Biafra because they don't want to learn. The zoo right, let them buy Facebook. Buy WhatsApp, buy everything. Biafra must come. Let me go and mobilize people on Facebook again. Only people on Facebook. I see all of them. We normally counter them. But all is well. Our leader has said it all. If you like, do everything you like to do. Do everything. Include the pastors, the reverends. Go and include them all. We are seeing them one after the other. Biafra must come. Whether you like it or not. Thank you for watching again and keep on with the good one that I do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, and keep on the good work. We must continue. Nobody should wear us down. My happiness is that there are people who are more dangerous than whatever the people don't know, and there are people who are still intelligent, who knows what the enemy is doing. So any angle the enemy is coming, they can be able to dictate them. I'm happy for that. But we must continue to fight this battle till the end. Nobody should relent. Very, very important, because the enemy is not relenting. If your enemy is not relenting, you don't need to relent. You don't need to relent. You don't need to sleep. Oh, If the enemy is at the doorstep, you don't need to sleep. In Igbo language, that's in onyu no yana boko and they are okay. The problem is there, trying to swallow us. So we must get it right. And when we see molds trying to cripple into what we are doing to destabilize, let us try our possible best to fight it back. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air, your name and where you are calling from, and mute or move out from the device you are using to listen.
Yeah, good morning.
You are still closer to the device you are using to listen, so it's echoing. And you are listening. Talk to me via phone. You can move out from the premises, or if you're alone, you off it. After our conversation, you can on it back.
I'm off my video. Just
continue, but it's not. It's okay.
Yeah,
okay, so.
Good morning. I thank the Biafrans, lovers of freedom. My name is Mazi Nwachineke. I'm from Nnamdi. Hello, Biafra land. But this is the first time I'm getting your line. You are a wonderful man. You are a wonderful man. You are really your honors. I just called this morning to thank you and thank the Biafrans for the resilient spirit, the how formidable we are, to continue to pursue this very struggle. And I continue to pray every time, and my God, you myself, will never let us down. Our leader will be coming out well and happy, and every intimidation and every intimidation we are getting from the hands of the gathering people who have come to Nigeria and the public accept everything for themselves, and they want to defeat everything for themselves. When they want to defeat everything, everybody there will be a counter reaction, and that's what we are seeing now. You never relent, you never capitulate. We continue to move forward, and I thank the you have been resolving this very problem as our leader is doing very from the cabin now, and I continue to pray that the Lord will give us the more strength to pursue in order for us to get what we want, and in our lifetime the Biafra will be restored. I also use this opportunity to call upon my people in Image, in Gato, South and North and South, all over the world, that they should continue to answer this clearance call and help join others to fight for this great freedom. Because the freedom we are talking about is a lifetime something, and what do we need for our children, our offspring. As we are living here, all the way from Italy down to UK now, if we don't fight this freedom and get to our stand and have our own nation, what will be the future of our children? After our demands, does it mean that our children will just, all of them will just like be like a oil beam, just like everybody will do, they will not have their heritage, they will not know where they are forefathers or know where they come from. And that is the plan of the British with the other influence groups. They want to take all of us away, they want to take our God's own land. And that will not happen. I pray that the continue to move on forward. Forward ever and backward never. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much, my dear brother, and keep it up over there. We will restore Biafra. Our consistency is the only thing that will destroy, no matter how hard they claim. As you are hitting it there, I'm hitting it here. The other brother is hitting it from the other angle. The zoo will collapse. Keep it up, and may the Most High bless you. Let's take this call. Caller, you are now live on your name and your location.
Nwachineke, God bless you. How are you, my lovely brother and your family? My regard to your family.
And you too, my dear brother.
Thank you. Let me quickly go straight to my point because of time factor. I don't want to waste your time so that others can contribute as well. My name is Ifani Chukwu Ebo. I'm from Banno. And Banno is in Biafra land. I'm residing here in Spain. And I am the deputy coordinator of Zone 5, San Cristobal, Los Angeles. One of the formidable team. Please, my lovely brother, Nwachineke, I am just giving this suggestion. If you can talk to, I hope all our DOS are listening to me now. If they can put this as a mandatus, all of us that are living in diaspora, Biafrans in diaspora, so that we can be able, let him talk to our national coordinators all over diasporas, national coordinators, to mandate us so that we can be able to carry our protest to Kenya embassy, all Kenya in diaspora, from A to Z. The whole world, for the whole world to know that Kenya is #1 terrorist all over the whole world. This is my contribution, my lovely brother. So that our DOS can come out on the air and mandate everybody in diaspora, all the whole national coordinators, that they should talk to their zones so that we can go to Kenya embassy and do their embassy down by declaring them the war terrorists all over the whole world, for the world to open their ears and know that yes, Kenya is the worst terrorist all over the whole world. Thank you, my lovely brother. God bless you. All Biafra, I love Nnamdi Kanu. God bless you.
Thank you very much, brother. I believe that instruction has been given. It's good as you said it, but I believe it has been given. Ask the national coordinator of your area. He will tell you. Maybe they have not, but it's good as you said it. Maybe they reinforce the echo again to our people. But
yes,
protests have to continue. Every country have to go on protest, mostly on Kenya embassy. British knows what they are doing, but Kenya embassy must be embarrassed with protests. It has been there. Thank you very much, brother. Just as you said, the call is waiting on phone. Thank you very much. Caller, you are live on air. Your name and where you are calling from.
Mazi Nwachineke, a picture from here. Good morning, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is your brother, Pastor Jack on the line, calling from my location. So I just want to add my voice this morning. Biafra, it is understandable, I think majority of Biafra need the restoration of Biafra. Of course, in everything we do in life, you always see those that want that thing to be successful and those that don't want it to be successful. And those who do not want it to be successful are those who are benefiting from the corrupt system. So we must, by this time, we must drop anything that has to impact us negatively and pick up those things that will enable us to run faster in this struggle. We have come this far. There is no going back. We can never be successful or succeed in this present contraction. So sit down and ask yourself, where you are now and what you are doing. Is it where you are supposed to be? Is it what you are supposed to be doing? Most of you can not take care of yourself, your siblings, your parents, you cannot take care of anybody just because you don't have a job. Even though by the time you finish going to school, at the end of university, if you will be looking for somebody that will come and give you keke or Kanu to come and ride after wasting your precious 5, 4 or 6 years in the university. That is to tell you that this is not the future that holds something for you in this contraction. So it is very, very imperative that nobody need to inspire you in the first place to know that this is the only thing that can give us bright future. I remember one politician one day called me. He said, I said, Jack, I said, yes. I said, who is this? He mentioned his name. I said, why are you calling me? After how many years? You have assisted with them because you won election, become what you want to become, and you get out of the office now because your brother is working with the full administrator. Why are you calling me? He said you want to see me. I said you cannot see me. In fact, as a matter of fact, that line cannot be reachable again. I said why? I told him, I said, how many years now after you have won your office, you block my line and all that because you have gotten what you're looking for. You're no longer in the office. Mr. Biafra is working with the field administrator, and probably you are listening to Radio Biafra, and maybe in your meeting you told him that he knows me, and you think you can. What a meeting do you want to have with me? I don't have time to sit with any politician. So what am I saying? Invariably, do not allow anybody to buy your conscience. Your conscience will tell you that the situation you find yourself in this present time, the predicament is what the political solution cannot give you permanent solution or panacea. The only thing that can give you what you want is Biafra. When Biafra is restored, the dream you wish for, all the good things you have wanted to see come to pass in your life, you see them. No matter what you are doing, even though you are an artisan, if you are an electrician, even though you are a farmer, you will do it with all pleasure and you get a proceed without anybody manipulating the system against you, without anybody pushing you aside and we be doing I am human model. So there are so many reasons why we should fight for this struggle. So drop your ego. Whatsoever thing that have angered you for any one or two reasons, you must have to let go. You must follow this struggle and follow the leadership. God instituted IPOB for this purpose. Biafra will be restored. You know, the children of Israel undergo this process. There was 430 years. 400 years was made for the process. But because of their ignorance and all that, additional 30 years was added on it. So if you don't look towards the ball and if you lost focus, you will be stretching the goalpost. So let's come back and follow the leadership and work with them through that path that have been created for restoration of this project. And God, in His infinite mercy, on our side, we will restore Biafra because we have made up our mind that same resolve that we have. Because that if that same belief, all things are possible to them by belief only. Match it up with action. Believe you me, in the end, as long as we don't compromise, God will give us Biafra. Mazi Nwachineke, that is my just addition this morning. Thank you, and God bless Biafra.
Thank you very much. That's Pastor Jack. Thank you very much. And let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Your name and your location.
Yeah, Mazi Nwachineke. Good morning from here. Mazi Nwachineke.
You are welcome, my dear brother.
Yeah, Mazi, the only thing I want to plead our brothers on Biafra land. Let everybody have patience. As we hear everybody can akapo, atabo, but everybody that is living in Biafra land, everybody must have patience because one around maybe. I been having a lot of fights. On our day, very tough. This is our last fight. Is this one now? Mazi, we want to tell our brothers. Let everybody be calm. Let everybody be patient. Our people on top of this, our tough brothers in this IPOB, they know what they are doing. Let us everybody follow the instruction. Let everybody carry the instruction along because they cannot show us the bad road. The only thing that they can do, they show us the road that we can follow. That road, they know all. They cannot come outside and tell us what is inside. They cannot come outside and tell us what is their mind. Understand? If they tell us their mind, our enemy will know our plan. That's why we're supposed to follow the instruction. Because if they come outside and tell us how the thing happened, the issue of the seat at home, to call it off. Everybody knows that they call it off. We want to please everybody to stand up to call off. We believe. Let us know what is going to happen next. As we go change. We know if you put one, if you know much, we change another style. Let us follow the instruction. If you follow the instruction, they cannot deceive us. They cannot deceive us. They know what's good for us. Because they have already follow our leader, Mazi Nwachineke, go and know what is good for our people. Because our leader will take a fuck up something. But let us follow the instruction because that instruction that they give. Maybe there is something wrong there. That's why we call this thing off. Let us obey the command that the control that these people are giving us. Let us follow the instruction so that we can make it. Because if we lose our leader, I don't know how we will come to the better. For that, let everybody follow the instruction. All we have to want them in Biafra. Because everybody is angry. But let us know. As when get up, go to the because now everybody to follow the instruction that our new age that giving us to follow. so that you can make it. Because the Arsenal, I bought a Sabbath Saudi Hema, I may hear confusion. That confusion now, let us leave that confusion, because that confusion, if you do confusion, go to now. One now, I done it. But I would one. I wanted to go one this that no one aboard. I am basket question. As what came up from I remember that word. As we came up from as we push it, don't be like a zoo police, a zoo army. Because honorable and wounded, thank you very much, Mazi Mozambique.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. That's Mazi Beloved from Mozambique. Thank you very much for your own wonderful advice, and we must heed to that. No sit at home on Mondays. It has been suspended. Let's take this call. Should be Desmond. Desmond, can you hear me? From Italy.
Yes. Nwachineke, good morning from my end here. Am I coming out from Nwachineke?
Loud and clear, brother.
Thank you very much, Nwachineke. God bless you for your good work, and I salute our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu. Biafrans all over the world and IPOB family members, good morning from here. I salute you all. Once again, my name is Desmond, and I'm calling from Italy. Mazi, I want to touch on I want to buttress some of your enlightenment this morning about the press release of our IPOB yesterday. You know, I want to say something that it is very important that the world understand where we stand and where we be and where we are going, because our destination is Biafra. You know, to their publication trying to conjunct IPOB with our seat at home that has been suspended, with the killing of some oil workers in Ebema, in Imo State, and all those things there. You see, we have to make it very clear that the oil companies in Biafra land that has been exploiting, degrading, and spoiling our land without any compensation or any infrastructure to add to the life of our people or to the goodness of our people. We have to make them understand one thing. That is very, very important, that they understand that we don't care what Al Jazeera is writing or what they are saying or what CNN is writing or what they are saying. All we are after is to restore the land of Biafra. Then to advise them, they should start now and start seeking security for themselves and their staffs and all their offshores, both in our coastal region and also in our hinterland across Biafra. They should start seeking for the security with IPOB. Very important, because they cannot blackmail us. They should understand this thing very, very well. Let me make it clear to them. Every day when the director generals of this company come to work, they sit on their table, they saw the newspaper, they read that Boko Haram, ISWAP, ISIS is being integrated into Nigerian army. And tomorrow they will still take those Nigerian army to go and guide their offshore, the Nigerian Navy to go and guide their offshore, and also the Nigerian police to guide their offshore and their workers. And what do they expect? Because you see these people, the Nigerian army will induct them into the Nigerian army, terrorists from Sahel, from every place, put them in the army, you read it, you say nothing, you do nothing, they will send them to you to the south, they go to the hinterland of Biafra, they will keep some of them in the land, killing Biafrans, they will keep some of them, of course, to protecting your office, you know, and then those ones, when they begin to act as terrorists they are, you now come out and you start saying sit at home and you start talking nonsense. We don't care. It is very important they understand that their conspiracy is going to kill them. You know why? Because when these terrorists continue to kill innocent people on the street, they will say one day, why are we killing innocent people? Let us go and kill people that we get money from. And so they should even know that the worst is yet to come. We are not hiding it. They should no, we will tell them the truth. Because our leader always say the truth will save you, but it is bitter. So we are going to tell them the truth. You collect army from Nigeria army and Nigeria police. You collect army police you collect terrorists from all these people to guide your workers and to guide your offshore, and you don't expect them to kill you. They are stupid and they are foolish. They should start seeking security from the indigenous people of Biafra, from IPOB. They must approach IPOB leadership and seek security. So that it is very, very important, because we don't care about all this. They can write whatever they want to the international community. We don't care. Let us make this thing clear. We are not going to allow the land of Biafra to be taken like Afghanistan. It's not going to happen. The terrorists, ISIS, ISWAP, Boko Haram, they can take Abuja. That is their problem. In Biafra, it's not going to happen because very soon we are going to get the battle. It's very, very important they understand this. We are here to die, either take Biafra or die. You cannot be. Look, people looking at UN, looking at America, have they seen it? What have America done now? The people suffering in Afghanistan, what has the UN or America, what have they done? So our people must wake up. So therefore, we are calling our people to support ESN because we must guide our land. Our mothers in the forest must be guided. ESN has been in our forest, guiding our mothers, guiding our forest against all these terrorists that has been raping, cutting our mothers and their bodies in pieces in their farmland. This can no longer be tolerated in Biafra land. So ESN has been there doing this job, and it's our responsibility to support them. It is a must. It's not what we are not hiding it, you know, we are not saying it to this thing. And we must support them through the right channel. Everybody must understand this. So I am calling on all Biafra all over the world to please stand up, join us. If you are in Italy or wherever you are in the world, look for me and support ESN. America, Asia, anywhere you are, you must support ESN because it's an obligation. Because we must guide our farmlands, our mothers must be guided, and our they must produce for our people to be able to eat. You cannot stimulate us economically and still come into our bush and be killing our mothers and our women, raping them, committing them, and we keep quiet for what? And some when they take terrorists to offshore for oil company, they kill their workers and they start saying it at home. God punish all of them there. Please, I am calling Biafrans. These numbers are from IPOB National Body, from IPOB National Coordinator. If you are Biafran and you are in Italy, please do call this number and join us to support ESN. So also for all the whole Biafrans across the world, always support ESN wherever you are, in any way you can. Monetary, anything you can provide, please do. We have to protect our land. You know, so for Biafrans Italy, please call this number +39 35100 46055. I repeat, +39 35100 46055. This is IPOB National Coordinator's number in Italy. The second one is +39 3512 551274. I repeat, +39 3512 551274. This is IPOB National PRO number in Italy. Please, any of them before will be directed on how to support PSN. Let us make this thing clear. Nigeria should understand that we have suspended our seat at home and our people will adhere to it. But they should know they have a time frame. You know, because if you don't release our leader when the time comes, we come there and take him. That is all. That is all. We don't have time for all this nonsense. How many times? How long are we going to be dealing with people? How long are we going to be taking? Time for that is gone. Okay, time for that is gone. Thank you very much, Nwachineke, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, and keep it up. And we must continue to support ESN. He gave the number for ESN. If you have not given your support for ESN, this is the time. You must support ESN. Very, very important. Very, very important. And there are countries that have not engaged into their protests. This is the time. DOS has made it. They have issued memo. Protests must continue. Consistency is the key. We will not protest today or tomorrow and leave the other day. It must be constant. We must be doing it. Maybe 2 times in a week, 3 times in a week, if daily, however you are being permitted to do it, we must continue. Kenya Embassy must be embarrassed with protests, and also the British and other places that have been mapped out by the DOS. Very, very important. All these protests must continue. There is one coming up in United States of America on 31st of August. There's protest coming there in Washington, D.C. So people, if you are not aware, you need to be aware of that. And our people must be there in solidarity with what we are doing. This is the only way we can destroy the enemy. Protest is the only thing we can do. Those in those areas, you may not call for the fight on the ground, but this is the one you will do. Let the world know. There are people who will push those people we're expecting to talk, then they will talk. Those people that will push them will only push them when they see us protesting, when they see our protests continuously. When they see our protests continuously, that is the only way. If not, just they will not talk. Those ones will not talk. So we must continue to hit it on. Very, very important. This protest is coming August 31st, 9 a.m. Washington, D.C. That is for the U.S. Group and other ones that are coming up. I think Chinedu announced theirs in Austria as well. These are the ones I hold, the information I hold about protests on my desk. So we must continue to hit it on. The whole world must hear us. Our leader must be free, and Biafra must be restored in our own time. This project, we are not going to hand it over. We are not going to hand it over. Let everybody have it in mind. There is no time for handover, and there is no time for carryover. The enemies are coming. As long as they have succeeded in Afghanistan, Nigeria is nothing. They'll just play the game and hand you and I over to these people. And you know that you and I have been their target for years. We have been their target. They want to kill us. They want to destroy us. And it won't take them 5 minutes to just round us up. We are gone. So brother, think of it. This is why you need to wake up. We need to wake up. And those still gossiping, hiding behind the scene, using fake account, writing, you must sit at home. You must sit at home. And the man there, brother, it's time for you to repent. Stop that foolishness, because when the fight comes, you yourself will not escape it. Sit at home has been suspended for now. We must work in accordance. We must work in agreement for us to restore Biafra. If we divide and scatter and whatever, we are opening channels for the enemy to come. What we are asked to do is what you will do. What I'm asked to do is what I will do in unity. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air right now. Your name and your location. Can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
You are live on air.
Yeah, Nwachineke.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Nnamdi, calling from Hong Kong. I am from Adama and Biafra land.
You are welcome, brother.
Nwachineke, thank you so much for your good work you are doing, and all the principal officers. I thank you very much. We are very bless you. And I want to use the opportunity to tell you that anywhere you are, God Almighty in heaven must bless you. There you are. I want to use the opportunity to, yes, that I need you, sir.
Yeah, you are listening to a different device.
I want to use the opportunity to greet our brothers and sisters.
Continue talking, continue. Don't listen to anything. Keep on speaking. Yeah, you are live on air.
Our brothers and sisters, I want to thank you in any way you are available in the world. That helps you to make your effort to support the ESN. Support the ESN is the most important something. Support the ESN so that what our leaders said on the ground, we must continue with that program to support the ESN. And another thing is, please, the thinking that they have much power. Please, my brothers and sisters, support it so that we can put up to make the power needs and know what to do. Forget what I want to say.
This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. Just as I'm saying, sit at home had been suspended. It had been buried since 2 or 3 nights ago when a member of the DOS, Mazi Nwachineke, came, and even to the extent of explaining to what they shouldn't explain. That matter is done. Anybody saying anything about that is a DSS, is a member of the DSS. We are telling you, it's gone, it's done. On Monday, you open your market, your businesses, and continue to do. We must fight in one direction, one way, one direction. That is how we hit this enemy. Keep on, abide to the rules. When we are asked to move, we move. When we are asked to stop, we stop. They are afraid of this, and that is why they want to divide us. They don't like it. This is the tactics the Western world have been using to capture, to capture many countries, and they are still using it. Is it not unfair to us? Is it not let me use this way? Is it not a foolishness to us that they will still use the same tactics they used to conquer our ancestors to conquer us, despite our so-called intelligent educations and all those things? The moment you are divided, that is all. You can't fight the enemy. Enemy will try to divide you. Enemy will try to divide you. That is one of their strategies. That is how the British use. Sometimes they turn the enemy together to fight themselves. Everywhere, go and read the history. Even in the Caribbeans, South Americans, many places, they will just turn somehow this place from this place, hook you together, and you start killing yourself. It's an advantage to them because the enemy knows that they cannot fight. They can't defeat this army, so they want to divide. Anything sit at home is now suspended. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Your name and your location.
Good morning, sir. Sir.
And you too, my dear brother.
And
you too, brother.
I see the boy still now, Mazi.
That man need to go down. Onya kwesika tonda babu onya anando. Onya abro mmadụ.
Mazi imana illegal you know that I chukwu ndị ana Igbo na. Aga chukwu ha na Igbo na. But I na respect the one you onye ndị kwudobere gị Mazi mana obi da anyị tọ na otu redio ji ekwu na Ebonyi steeti. Otu redio Biafra ka anyị ji na-amụ ihe na-agba na Igbo niile. Otu redio Biafra ndị mekwara anyị anyị dị educated well. Ndị mekwara anyị anya ọ ga-adị mma ma Mazi. Onye ọbụla bata n'etiti unu ka ọ dị mmebi ihe na-eme. Onye bụ ọ ga-adịrị ya na famili ya na mma maọbụ nwoke maọbụ nwaanyị. Ọ ga-adịrị ya na mma. Onye bụ nwee ike ikwu ihe ọma n'ụwa ya, ihe ọbụla ya na-eme. Onwe ndị nwekọm ihe na-eme ka ọsọ na-eme na masị dị ihe wọd. Mana ihe ọbụla asị n'ihe na-eme bụ ihe jọrọ njọ. Onye bụ sef ihe ọma ga-eru generation ya aka. Ya generation ga-anọ na pains. Onye ga-ekwudo oge Mazi maka na area na Ebonyi steeti. Enwere ebe a na-akpọ Amasịrị. Ebe m na-agwa gị Mazi, a man nọ na elu nkwụ like this, na palm tree, na-enwu akwụ like that. So nọ n'ebe a na-enye ofu nwoke n'ime ọhịa ka o bụ ihe dịka mkpeti bịa n'elu n'ime ọhịa n'ebe ahụ. Amara na ndị a bụ those Fulani people. So the man nọ n'ebe a na-watch those people. Mgbe a berichara ihe ahụ n'ime forest ahụ. So the man pụtazi n'ebe ahụ pụta na ama ya kachikọ ndị youth. The place other place Ogala. Ebe ebe ahụ abịa abịa bụọta akpọchi ndị eliri n'ala. Ama na wipon ihe ndị eliri n'ebe ahụ n'ime forest ahụ. Wipon ka a ga-elie na that place n'ime the forest. Ka m gwa gị Mazi na our youth ga-chịtacha ngwa ebe ahụ ma ọ bụ different village jiri ime ya chọcha ahụ. So that is it. Ihe ndị a jiri emecha na our forest na-abịa ka emechaa ndị mmadụ attack. So tell the Mazi onye ọbụla ga-atọrọ at any time because ndị a na-abịa abata ka ụdị ijiji na-abata na ihe. So onye ọbụla ga-atọrọ. So Mazi ọ ga-adịrị na mma sir. Thank you sir.
Thank you very much. I hope that people are listening. One Tapa is the one who saw where they are burying arms in a forest, and they went and they bring it out. If not, that is how they would have kept it, and on the D-Day they would go there and take it and use it to kill people. In a state, somebody called himself governor and he's the one shielding these people, opening doors for them to come. Tomorrow now, when something will happen to this man called himself a governor of Ebonyi State, some of us will be talking rubbish. We cannot see all this, and they are the one causing this problem to us. Brother, it has reached to the level we will say, what have we done wrong to our own politicians? What? They have been, for years, they have been taking money, no road, nothing is working. People kept quiet and still struggling. Now they are still opening to come and kill us. Is it not the time we will retaliate over these people? Is it not the time we will go against them? Rather, what you would like to do is to come and counter what I'm saying, come and counter what we are doing and all those. You cannot counter the real enemy. See how Fulanis are coming in, using that Boeing State angle to come in with all the whole battle. Our men have been fighting still because of the useless idiot called himself governor, just for his selfish interests. Brother, what have you gained for the administration of this man? That he built road, borrowed money from Islamic bank, tie road, and you are clapping hand for him. You are clapping hand for him. You don't even need to travel abroad. Google how other people, other countries do their own ordinary road. Put a street light, and we are clapping hands. And we are clapping hands. It's quite unfair. Let's take this call. Believe should be my dear brother Kingsley from Morocco, if I'm right.
Yes, my brother is Kingsley from Morocco. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
IPOB one family. Nwachineke, my own brother. My brother, please, even this, I just listening to your program, but I think it's good you are coming like something like 8 in the evening. So many times Jonathan is not around, you can fish on so that people will be hearing too. It's good what you are talking. Yeah, I love your Hausa language well because those are people they listen. You see, so. My brother, we are one family. One thing we don't want to happen is for we to be got killed unnecessarily. Can you see Afghanistan where people are raising their American passport and the British passport? They got rejected. They even carry with the cargo to save their life. This is the Western passport we are talking. And people don't know what Nnamdi Kanu, we have a British passport and still coming to fight Biafra. You know that your own is your own. Somebody's own is his own. So we will not take it further. I'm not telling anybody, I'm not jealous that I will have it. But it's not proud. I buried the law to it without foreign passport in Egypt. Medicine doesn't shake Nigeria, and it doesn't shake killer. You can see the atrocity Nigeria committed is more than the one committed in Afghanistan. They do not go after. Why they do not go for Nigeria? Everybody have share. They cut it into 4. The Western and Turkey, Asia and Turkey, other African politicians and Turkey in our head. My brother, it's good in things happening so that everybody knows untouchable. They are living on top. We know that one day they will live. Same thing with those people where they are punishing in Biafra land. These people they put into cupboard, using their resources without no remorse, giving them all manner of insult. My dear, if these people eventually go ahead and vote a nation in Anambra and come out and tell us that our leader is free, I know you will do something and we know what to do. Let us capitalize in there, no election. Let me sit as we respect the other and we follow our due SEC. But those callers, when they call for the new election in Anambra, my dear brother, we must hold one thing and thank them. Every freedom fighter that will die and eat together with the politician is playing with the life of the follower. We are Biafra, and Biafra is what we need. Anything top on it, that person that top it should go and collect what is fine. Our people have died enough in Biafra land. Enough is enough. I thank you for this period. I have never heard anything wrong. I let it be that. Let it continue. May God bless them and bless IPOB worldwide. Mazi Nwachineke, my brother, you are trying. God bless you. All hail Biafra. Keep it on. I we stand strong, and God bless you. Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much. That's my dear brother Kingsley from Morocco. That's my dear brother. Let's take this call.
What are you thinking? Are you really strange? People are dying. Oh yeah, Buhari.
Well, this is OBN. This is dedicated to the gallant heroes of the Nigerian Biafra War and IPO families all over the world. Remember the Nigerian Biafra War, in the thickness of the Biafra genocide. Hey, I revive the vanishing hope to life. Let the great Biafra army the fight, and they were singing out. They were singing out. Many years after the genocide, whoa, yet another great leader has risen up now. Oh, and he's leading the Biafrans to victory. Yamadika, Yapika, Papa, no, hey, man, I'm singing along. He's another savior. Another We can't continue like this. We have come to restore Biafra or die restoring Biafra.
Them can't they kill us because we're agitating for our freedom. Them just they kill us because we're agitating for our freedom. Ipob, United States is over. It's over. Omochikoki Kabiama, United States is over. Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, United States is over. It's over. Our leader, I must follow you to the end. A good leader, lead us with you the example. Can you shoot for our life? It's over. First in our raping our women. It's over.
To an end at this moment due to one or two things. Callers, I'm really sorry, can't take any of the call, and we round this program up with a word of prayer. Father, we thank you, Lord. We bless you. We glorify your name. We give you praise. Be thou exalted, Abba Father, ancient of ancient, Jehovah Jireh. We give you praise, Lord. I pray you protect our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Lord God Jehovah, we protect ESN. Father, you protect Biafrans all over the world. Father, you protect Biafrans. You protect the Biafra lands to the glory of your name, Lord. Father, this we pray and believe that you have answered us as we make this prayer in the beautiful name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. And I leave you with this word. The Bible said, do not yoke yourself with unbeliever, for what do righteousness and wickedness have in common, or what fellowship do light have with darkness? 2 Corinthians chapter 6.